this over here. Okay, let's try again. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the potential 2-hour track challenge that may or may not be a disaster. I, as most people know, got Splice recently, and one of the features that I wanted to start exploring is this random option right here. So what this will do is this will display any of the settings I have up here for searches, and it will display a random selection of those, and I can refresh that I think either by choosing random again or whatever. So my plan for today is to grab just a handful of random stuff, like just grab the top, 2 or 3 off of each of these for drums, bass, instruments, and I don't know what other options do they have here. Keys, maybe? Pads? Yeah, pads. No, I don't want random words. Not yet, anyway. I don't intend to create a full song using just these. I am just planning on using them as a springboard. So what I did is I did drums, loops, and then I'm just going to go boop, 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 boop. All right, let's go to pads. It's still on random, so I'm just going to Random Words is my brand. So one of the problems I'm going to run into is that some of this is in minor and some of this is in major. I don't intend on using all of this, but, you got to have a palette of colors to work with. We'll do one vocals. We'll just grab the top vocal. This is still on random, right? Actually, that doesn't look like a whole lot of stuff. Vocal drone. Let's do that. Need a lot of poppy brown. Poopy brown. I don't think that's a real color. At least not in Bob Ross's set. What else? Keys, percussion. So I got drums, pads, vocals, bass. Ladies. Yeah, Okay, then one more. Let's go to keys. Again, my goal is to not create a masterpiece using only these. My goal is to... it's like I have 140 credits left, so it's like, that's fine, or 137. My goal is to use this as a springboard for random stuff. So let's open up our Splice thing here. Recently added. So this is all the crap that we just recently added. Some of this is more recent than others. Crud. I think this is where we started. No, wait, drum, slow deep drums. Okay, so I had 4 drums, beat loop, bongo. Okay, that one's definitely one that I had before. Wish it would say like when I imported this. I think that one was from today. Yeah, okay. So let's just dump all of this in here and then see what we have to work with. Oh, come on. So obviously some of these are going to be shorter, some of these are going to be longer. I'm probably not going to use all of them, but again, this is a starting point, and that's it. Ooh, look at that. That's a long one. That one's in C major, so I can just throw that in the garbage immediately. Vocal drone, tech house electric bass. And some of these are just going to be like one note, except spread out over 6 bars. So, thanks EDM. And if I need more stuff, I can always go get more stuff. But I think as a start, we're good. Let me just switch to headphones early. I just got an email that I don't care about. Okay. Let's listen to all the weird stuff we got. I apologize if some of this is loud. That's a thing. Okay. I can get down with that. These are very disparate. Bonky bong buntry, yeah. I feel like this is clipping. I think it's just saturated in the thing. Okay. Cool. It's C major, which is the one I probably might not use, but we'll see. That's a weird chord progression. I like that. Because people are lazy, Carbonic. That's a really good thing, yeah. Hey Toxic, what's up, man? Also, hi Foxy. Hi Fen. I did it again. I woke up. Oof. Damn, that's a good one. Cool. Okay. So I think our weakest point here is the drums, by quite a bit. And that's kind of what I expected to happen. It's like this is too random. I do kind of like that one, though. Ah, butts. Good job, Ableton. You figured it out, but you did it on the wrong thing. Yeah, I agree. And I don't even know if I'm going to use those, so I'm just going to X them out right now. Yeah. Drums are definitely my bottleneck too. I feel like I'm still going to have to work with that a little bit, but I think it's a good start. Yeah, why don't we just put them both on top of each other? What could go wrong, you know? This'll end well. It's actually not that bad. Let's go like that. Oh, I didn't even set a timer. Whoops. Sorry about that. This 2-hour track challenge is already null and void, I guess. I honestly don't like how that kick is just so pervasive. Line synth, yeah. So let's get a different kick in here that will be better. Since this is already kind of in the continuum of drum machines, let's... too loud, but we can fix that. So we're running into some What happens if we just... select all. What is going on? Ableton, don't do me like this. I like that a lot better. This drum loop has a lot of swing on it, so I worry that closed caption plugin. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn that off from last stream. It doesn't work, and I need to talk to Madam Barry how she got hers to work. Let's just start with that, and then we can add other stuff later. Where's the cool... I really want to go with this. It's very tiny for some reason. Yeah, I need to figure that out. Just ignore it for now, I guess, and hopefully I'll be able to sort it out by the next stream. I actually just forgot about it, which is why it's still there. So this is in D minor, so -2. Hell yeah. Kick. Sidechain to that kick. That kick still feels super strong. I like the songs, and this might be, there's an artist that I listen to on Spotify occasionally called Ross, who goes by Ross from Friends. And he has this really cool aesthetic where it's kind of like a found song, like from a tape somewhere, so it's kind of old and grungy. Yeah, ambient house is close to what he does, I believe. So I think we might go that direction, and I'm okay with that. I know we have tape noise in here somewhere. Tape loop? Nope. Nope. Oh, where is it? That's duct tape. That's not what we want. Foley, cassette tape. There it is. Hey, Banana Man, how's it going? You up to like 3,000 to 4,000 measures in or something? I've done that before, where it's like I forget to turn off my Ableton project, and all of a sudden I'm like at measure 5,000, and I feel like a big old dumb. So I don't think I'm going to use those. I don't even know if I'm going to use this one. Okay, layering it like that works a lot better. The bubonic plague. Okay, so there's one note in here that I really want to fix. I think it's this one. Really, I think it's the claps that are messing it up for me. So I'm going to try to at least get those a little bit more on the beat, and then we can roll with it from there. I think that that's really the main drag I have with this. Oh no, carbonic. Yeah. Hey, I failed too. It's how it goes. I think. Excuse me. I think that we can just like a feather's touch of Redux. Okay. There was a cool bass in here that I need to chop up. Some of these... Nope. Yeah. This is the one. It's even in C minor. How about that? Okay, let's go like this. Message deleted. I don't even have my chat up. What did you do? Oh, that was by Twitch. This doesn't feel like it's in C minor. What the hell notes are these? Yeah, that's... Yeah, okay, so these are like detuned. I like adding the piano on there, but we also need to bring this down by another one. So this was actually marked wrong. This says it's in D minor, but it's really in like D sharp minor. So thanks, Splice. Yeah, I really like this. You know what? You're right, but I don't want to admit it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know my words. This is a weird song. I like it. Let's see how that sounds. I don't know if I like that. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Fancy seeing you here. I don't like that bass. I don't know why I don't like that bass. Let's just start basic and then get more complicated from there. How about that? I'm doing well. Did you just start doing Twitch stuff? I know I saw that you followed me a couple days ago. I followed back because you're a cool person on Twitter. Yeah, let's truncate that a little bit more. Yeah. Ah, gotcha. I know how it goes. Truncate is a wonderful word. Okay, what else did we get from Splice here? Let's go over to our pile of weird stuff. Let's also move it over a bit so we don't have to go as far over. That could be kind of cool. Stop trying to hack the Matrix. Yeah. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing well today. Ugh. Drop table bass. That's too long of a lead in. Nice. I feel like this is going to be one of those songs that don't really change chords at all. And it just kind of hangs on a particular vibe. And honestly, I am totally down with that mood today. Monster Hugs, yeah. I had a lot of fun with Monster Hugs. Yeah, that doesn't work. Worth a try. It might work with a different instrument. Let's see what else we got. What else we got? Yeah, it might work with this. This is in, yeah, it's G minor. So it's a different type of pluck sound. Hey Sam, how's it going? Well, this is a good chill out song. Once we get it going, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. Actually, let's do +7. really want to get that like rhythm, and I don't think it's going to work. So let's just try this. Not ping pong. We want echo. This is another one that I kind of want to mess with a little bit. Oops. I want this to be dotted and this to be triplet. And then I can mess with the feedback so we can go like... Ugh. That sucks, Android. I hope you get that figured out. Yeah, it is a nice texture. I like it a lot. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill a lot of the mids and lows and actually compress down the highs. Because again, I wanted to use this as a texture, so I can like... Stuff like that. So I can actually use this for builds, and I think that would be pretty cool. What else we got? So this is kind of what I did a lot with auto plagiarism as well. I just kind of grabbed as much as I could, and I used what I thought would be good, and then I just kind of disposed of the rest. Okay, that's what I have. That's what I have for the pluck right now, right? Some synth 130, yeah. So, minimize this stuff a little bit. Ugh, I don't think I'm going to use that, but... I might be able to slice some of that up. Sleeping with the Monsters. That's kind of a cool name. I like it. I totally missed that one. Thank you for keeping on top of chat, because I'm not today. I changed OBS so the chat is actually like embedded inside of the thing, and unfortunately that means it's a little bit smaller. So I'm still getting used to that whole situation. Sleeping with the Monsters is actually a pretty cool name. That's so boring. So probably won't use that. I'm going to veto that. I think I'm going to try to get that piano in there because I really like that chord. Oh, anything mixed with honey is amazing. Teen is a honey connoisseur. She can talk about honey for a very long time. It's actually a really, really cool substance. I don't think I'll have a use for that. Maybe though. I wanted that. I already took a piece of that. I already took a piece of that. This is that dumb dubstep thing. I might be able to use that for something. I might be able to use that still. I think I already used that for the bass. This, I think I can chop up, but it's going to be a mess. Yeah, like you said, Carbonic, I don't know why somebody would sidechain a sample like that, because it makes everything sound like butts, and it makes your job harder. And yeah, it's kind of dumb and lazy on Splice's part to allow stuff like that. But I guess that's part of the value of Splice is it's already done for you, and it's like, no, that's the job of the artist, not the sample maker. And that's like one of the reasons why I'm so diligent in making my audio when I make the sample packs is like unprocessed as possible, because that stuff drives me crazy. Man, this pitch bend. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my problem. Like I grab samples, especially like Vengeance packs. And Vengeance packs are literally just people sampling other songs that already exist. I mean, that's my best guess. They just rip kicks and other crap out of other songs, and they're just like, "Oh, now it's a pack." And yeah. Really? It sure feels like it. I guess I shouldn't throw shades on Vengeance. They have a plugin that they make everything with. Does it load up a song and extract all of the samples out of it? No, you're probably right. Yeah. No, and that makes sense. I shouldn't be throwing shade like that. I know that that's not really the case. I'm sure that they're good people who try very hard at what they do, and they've definitely gotten successful because of it. Somatics, I think. I know Somatics did some super shady stuff when they started out. Yeah. They did some real shady stuff when they started out. I've talked about that before, right? This was like 10 years ago, so nobody remembers it. Yeah. Easy Drummer is a pretty good example of that. Yeah, so Somatics, when they first started doing sample packs, they to download them, they like required you to follow them on SoundCloud and do a bunch of other stuff to download their packs. And following them, or like registering or following, or like basically installing them as an app on your SoundCloud. And what they do is they would use that access to release songs or retweet or whatever the thing is, to release songs on your timeline. So they could basically blast out to hundreds of thousands of people because they all downloaded it and they installed the app without really looking at what it did. And they just kind of started taking over people's timelines on SoundCloud. And that's like real shady and shitty. And that's when I stopped using Somatic stuff. I think I still have some of the really older things in here, but I tend to not use them. Yeah. That's what I want. Yeah. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just layering a bunch of stuff in here, and then I'll work on, I'll pare it down into an actual song. But right now I feel like just getting all the layers out and all that good stuff. I need to record my moans. Yeah. Man, none of the delays are really doing it for me today. Let me actually just toss Valhalla on here. What's that? What was that meme that was going around like a couple weeks ago with Solid Snake? He's dummy thick. Yeah, I know he is. See, I tricked him. I knew he was going to sample that one, and now he's not going to, or is he? Carbonic actually snuck a microphone into the bedroom, which is where he got most of them. The push-up song. Ooh! Oh, it's so good. This one doesn't fit anymore. Yeah, this can go away. The Patreon stream. What did I do on the Patreon stream? Yeah. Excuse me. Max for Live. Audio effects. Color, where is it? Pitch hack. So what are we calling this? Sleeping with the Monsters? This one a little bit longer. I hear a yelling cat in the background. Or, no, that would be dumb. I was like, we could call this one Monster Hugger. But no. Ableton Projects 2019 306. Hi. What's up? Nothing. Oh, okay. You're just looking at Tuxie. I was wondering what's going on.
I'm just looking at Tux. I just don't want him to get started on being hungry again.
Well, I fed him before the stream. But that was...
What, 12 minutes ago?
Yeah, that was like 15 minutes ago, so who knows?
I realized I wasn't wearing glasses.
Oh, yeah, that would help.
Yeah. Safety first.
Yeah, well, you see, now the exit to the room is over there. Before it was like behind me, so now I can like talk to Christine, which is a nice feature of this layout. I know that the layout's kind of a hit and miss for a couple other things, but I just don't think this will work. That one's going to go in the veto pile. I don't know what I can do with that. Mm-hmm. True. That's a good point. This is a good build. I'll put this down with the pads as an extra build. Just make sure that's timed right. Tux, shut up. There we go. Oh my God, this cat. Sure. God, okay, that one's gonna die in a fire. I think we're all good with samples. This one's just like has too much resonance on it, and it just kind of butts. Hey, pal kid. Temporarily, I wanted to mess around with stuff today. And I have a limited amount of time. Around 2 hours. So it works really well. So this is in B minor, so C minor. Let's grab that and see if we can. I have this Vox channel that has all these effects on it. I don't want those. Yeah, I think this will work. Let's go like this. Grab the compressor. Again, this is like I'm adding all these layers on, and they won't all be on here. Hey, there it is. Video immediately froze. I'm sorry. That sucks. So we can go like this. Yeah. Paul stretch. Yeah, so pal kid, that's basically what Fen said, where I went to Splice and I grabbed a bunch of random samples. I grabbed 4 random drum samples, 4 random pad samples, 4 random bass samples, 4 random like keys, piano samples.
Remember to save.
Thank you so much, Poetic Android, for that generous donation. Now that the stream is actually up and running and people are here, we could do a giveaway real quick. If I remember how to do that, let me pause this real quick. And I can see if I can run a giveaway. Let's see. There's this. Use timer. Ticket cost. Max tickets. Timer. 1 minute. Go. See if it worked. Somehow M joined before anybody else did. Okay. I will be distributing that. Yeah, M's a cheater. That's probably what it was. Good job, Sam. I'll be distributing that after the stream. So whoever wins, please let me know. Sam, you did not get entered. You wrote Gava. So if you wanted to enter, you need to type !giveaway. You have roughly 10 seconds after the stream delay. So. Cool. I like that. I probably should have done that for like 2 minutes or something. But that's fine. Okay. Pick winner. Bam. Foxy Fen. You win. I will I'll send you a message. Cool. Giveaway complete. Bam. Thank you so much, by the way, for all of the generous bits donations over the last. Oh well, if you want to donate to somebody else, you can just tell me who to give it to, and I will. I think the pitch hack here is not going to work the way I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to manually do this. Just because reasons. Yeah. So if you want to give that to somebody else, just let me know. Send me a DM on one of the many social media networks that we are on. Okay, so one problem I'm having here is the reverb on this is being butts, so I'm going to resample this. I'm going to resample this by itself. Carbonic, did you actually spell my last name wrong? But yes, you can find me online at Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, and YouTube at Ben_Burns. That's BURNES. Unlike what other people might believe. I think that this way I'll be able to get the reverb tail and stuff, but I'll be able to cut it off immediately. Pal, I actually had a cat named Boo specifically for that joke. He was a good kitty. Okay, let's work. Oh, I didn't restart the timer. Dang it. I'm so bad at internets. If you and Teen had kittens? Yeah, we got Trevor and Tito, both when they were very, very baby kitties. They were very cute. So, yes. I don't know if that'll work, but you can say that about my grandparents. Yeah. Well, they're not ugly, but they are annoying sometimes. Not all the time. Ugh, no, I have my microphone on top of the power button, so he cannot break the stream again. Because that was a disaster before. And I don't want to repeat that. So I'm doing a little bit of work here to bring it all into focus, as far as just some basic. What's that again? Oh, that's the build-up. Let's go like this. Actually, I think this might be kind of cool if we just kind of have the high end with some shimmer. It's always fun to hear Valhalla shimmer in the wild, just because I love it so much and it's cool. Yeah, Toxic. Tito jumped on top of my tower and he stood on the power button until my computer turned off. That was not a fun day, but you know, that's a cat. That's cats for you. I was real bummed out after that because it was a good stream and he took like all the wind out of my sails. But you know what happens, and I learned to not mess around so much with that stuff. Yeah, it was not great. So doing a traditional. Kind of carbonic, yeah. Oof. That sucks. Yeah, I try to back all my stuff up very religiously, even though I say that and I haven't done it in a little while. But yeah, that's harsh. Cool. So I actually really like this intro. I feel like it needs something, but maybe it's even just bringing these in earlier. Like this, and then doing an auto filter. Actually, I don't need an auto filter. I've got this. That kind of sucks. Let's do it the other way and go from low to high. It's all low anyway. What am I doing? Let's go like that. So, yeah. Nope. Let's just forget about that altogether and make a new instrument. How about that? Yeah, I need to figure out a better solution. Right now, I just have a external hard drive that I used to leave it at work, but when they renovated our office, they got rid of our file cabinets, so I don't have a place to lock it, and I just don't want to leave it floating around. I feel that that's just an invitation for things to go bad. So I need to figure out a better solution for that. Oh, jeez. I apologize. I thought I turned that off. Have all my project files back up, but no, I don't. I don't use Splice for that, although I guess I could now. I didn't think about that. I feel like I have too many project files for that, but maybe I'm just not... Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I need to look into it more. Okay. This was like I hit that note way too hard. But the feeling's there. So just go like this. Cool. Nice, Toxic. Good luck. I hope that you find some good samples in there. I actually really like that lead. It's real simple. But it works. I think it works pretty well. Just find a place for this in here, maybe. Right there. Okay, so. The 3D printer that I have, pal, cost about 150, 200 bucks. I got it on Amazon. It is the Mono Price 3D. I think. Got it on Amazon. Yeah, it's this guy. So it is $189.99. It works great. The biggest limitation is the printing bed is fairly small, so you can't do like big things, but works really well. It takes a little bit of time to calibrate, but you can download a car. Yeah, it would take a very long time to print. There are definitely pricier ones, yes. This one, transposition, this is at -7. Let's just keep it at -7. Bam. Oops. Let's not keep it at -7. Yeah, Fen, that's a pretty cool idea where you basically just send somebody a Blender file or a 3ds Max file, and they're just like, okay, we'll print this and ship it to you. For larger things, that's definitely a really good way.
Remember to save.
Oh, jeez. That's going to go for a while, isn't it? I forgot that you paid 100. Thank you so much for that, Poetic Android. I will save right now. Yeah, pal, this is a template that I set up for Ableton. So every time I start a new project, it has this. I have these three down here. So I have my reverb, my delay, and my exciter. I don't use the exciter very much. It's essentially kind of just a menagerie of whatever I feel is necessary at the time. But yeah, I think that this is a genuine help when it comes to workflow, to have the ability to just kind of sit down and start working rather than dicking around with creating a project file again. Reverb. Changed something, and I don't know what I changed because it was the wrong thing. There we go. Reverb. Root. Hey, that's the Midwestern accents talking. Root or root and bag. Bag is also another one that people always find interesting when I say those words. What happens if I just do that? God, I really like that. That's a cool little chord motif. Exactly. And I believe, I'm pretty sure that timer transfers over now. I did set up saving of the settings, so it should basically trigger until the end of next month sometime. Yeah, it's a good chord. Hey. Praise Jesus. That's funny. Okay, I think I need to add another bass to this. Let's start with the sub. Do operator. I need to do operator for sub because they're more flexible. Super dig this jam though. I really dig this jam. It's really good. Oops. Yeah, man. I totally agree, pal. That's on my list. My process has a lot of iteration to it. So it's like I build a section, which I did. I kind of built up all the layers, and then I worked on kind of making all those layers work temporally. So essentially, as the song progresses, like the sections make sense. And then, oh, so much beef. Carbonic, the beef is right here. That's not a bad idea, pal kid. The beef zone. A lot of analog comes down to making it not sound crappy. I like analog a lot. I think that it's a wonderful instrument, but kind of like with any instrument, The default really blows. Beef, 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 beef. That gets rid of the sub. You shouldn't put a saturator on a sub, Ben. What are you doing? Wow. That's so original. I feel like I'm back in 6th grade. Yeah. I bet you did. Yeah, the woodblock thing is going to be perfect for the next section. The bed and burn. The Ben burn. Yep, that's when I finally write my book of jokes. It's going to be Ben Burns' Burns. So yeah, let's get that woodblock. I have a clave sample. Oh yeah, I have my clave samples. Because of the toy box. Where are they? Light hit. There's a good one. It's the next creepypasta. Why does it have to be me dying? I kind of want this to go for like 20 seconds. Why you look like an extra from Beavis and Butthead? Because I grew up in that era, dude. Listen, if you're going to try to be a troll, at least put some effort into it. Because like I said, I don't really care about revisiting the 6th grade. That was really loud. I need to turn... Okay, I did turn that down. There we go. Yeah, okay, and then I need to put the side chain on that. Yeah, that one probably needs to go back in the oven, dude. You like that one, Carbonic? Offbeats. Offbeats are the lifeblood of this song. Beefs. What the hell note is this? Oh. Oh, when you get old, stuff happens to your body, and it's not always fun. Honestly, hair's overrated. I mean, you'll learn about body changes when you turn 13, but until then, you could probably just talk to your parents about it. does a little bit. See, the nice thing is I'm so tall, nobody can actually ever see this unless there's a camera pointed at my head from above. Yes, it just emigrated to my face. That's exactly what happened. Oh man, 1 hour in. Well, a little over an hour in, to be fair. This should be an octave down. Yeah, I can imagine that's really rough. Okay, we need to... Yeah, I was just going to grab my microphone and then Tito came over. Hi. Yeah, jump up. There you go. If I record something, are you going to turn my computer off? What do you have to say to yourself, for yourself? No? Oh. You gotta donate bits for that. Oh. Yep, Tito found the perfect way to annoy me. I'm not gonna donate bits to myself. I've actually been doing push-ups at work. I'd be happy to try, but here.
Hey everybody, Soapy here, reminding you to wash your butt.
2 T's. Tito.
Remember to save.
I'm not adding that to the song, Carbonic. I know you think it sounds good. He's putting up with me. Yeah, there's no cat cam because there's no cat sleeping in here right now. That's more of a summer thing, honestly. It's too cold in here in the winter. So this is where I feel like I need to start adding just random stuff. Tito, either lie down or go away. I love you so much. Yeah, that's not going to work. Where's that crappy dubstep lead? Hey, you found my website. I stand by that. I got the name because when I was much, much younger, here's the crappy dubstep bass line. My parents and my friends were the only ones that listened to my music. Thank you. And they always told me what they saw when they listened to the music. Like sometimes it was like, oh, it was like, you know, I felt like I was walking through a forest or, you know, whatever. And everybody always had a different story. And that was really cool. Because like listening to the music was literally an abstraction of an idea, where people kind of just took that and they kind of overlaid it against, you know, their own personal experiences and preconceptions with music and stuff like that. And they kind of created their own story based off of what they heard. And all those stories were different. And I thought that that was an incredibly interesting idea. And that's where I got the name Abstraction from. This isn't going to work, but I figured I'd try it anyway. Actually, it does kind of work. Because basically what I'm looking for right now is just stuff to help fill in these measures. And I'm not saying like that as like a pejorative bad thing. It's just, actually I could just send this over through the send. I don't have to worry about this. Oh yeah, I need to raise that up. Isn't it like I'm not much of a psychology major or anything, but I really love I love the idea of how brains work. Here's another cool thing about brains. Abstraction is the enemy. Time is the enemy. The past threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second. Okay, sorry. That's the C-Team intro. Time is the enemy. The past threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulchral pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. Oh God, I haven't listened to that in so long. That intro though is just like fire. I'm worried about raw lime juice. Yeah, that's how I keep my power levels high. Should be good. I put the microphone back. So Tito, what I need to do is I need to 3D print a little cover over my thing. But yeah, Fen, exactly. But the point is that it's not necessarily even that stuff. It's the fact that it's colored by, and I said this word already, but like it's colored temporally. It's colored by your experiences in the past, not necessarily what you're seeing right now. And that's why it's so cool, where it's just like if you... I'm getting an echo. That's why I'm getting an echo. Go away. Yeah, it's like... like brains are super cool when it comes to sound as well. Because like the main reason that you can tell whether something's left or right is not only the volume of something, but also the delay between when your left ear hears it versus your right ear. Because things can be the same volume but slightly delayed, and it will feel like it comes from your left ear. Like if I did, I used to have an effect rack for that. I don't know if I do anymore. External audio effect rack. Do I have the Haas rack? I do. Okay, so check this out. So I can delay the right. So this is with it off. And then this is with it on. Let me make sure the gains are the same. Oops. So those are the same volumes, except that the right channel is delayed by a couple extra milliseconds. And the fact that there is that delay, your brain is able to process that the audio is the same, but it's offset. So it sounds like it comes from one direction, even though it's just offset a little bit. There's no volume difference or anything like that. It's such a cool effect. And I'm actually going to just use it right here because why not? Why the heck not? Yeah. Yeah, it's a really, really cool effect that is kind of underutilized. Is it present clearly without your perception being colored temporarily? No. Absolutely not. Because for better or worse, who you are is made up by your experiences, and your experiences are your memories. If you don't have your memories, you're not you, because you don't have anything to build off of. So does objective reality exist? No. I don't imagine that it could. I mean, unless you're a robot, but even still, a robot still works off of, if for some reason, let's just imagine that there's like some AI that, let's just say Amazon Echoes become sentient, they still have a database to pull from of log files, and they have pre-programmed routines, and even though that they can modify those routines, that doesn't necessarily give them free reign to do whatever they want. Like their opinions are still colored by the past. Like, I don't feel that there's, oh yeah, curse of sentience. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that without your past memories, there's no you. In the traditional sense, like, I'm sure there are. Hey kitties, stop chewing on my cables. I'm sure there are like medicinal like drugs or whatever that strip away some of that stuff. Hell yeah, walnut shakers. But overall, like, I feel that, well, or the general idea was that if for some reason they became sentient, and that's why you always thank your Alexa when they help you, because when they become sentient, I'm sure that's logged flipping somewhere, and you want to be on the side where you want to be on the database table where it's like, nice to robots. Oops, that's really loud. Let's get a longer one. So yeah, what I'm doing, I'm just adding a bunch of random stuff in here, and it's kind of fun. Yeah, exactly. That was the point that I was awkwardly trying to make, Fen, where essentially your consciousness is defined by your memories. Like, prejudices are a real thing, and it's very hard to break away from. Why am I putting all of these in the bass layer or the drums layer? These should really go down here. It's really hard to break away from that because, I mean, the whole idea of growing up in a certain environment that colors the way you do things, and for better or worse, that's just kind of how it goes. Database table. It's possible. Hi, Tito. I know you want attention so bad. You just want attention. I have not. I actually, drugs in general kind of mess me up, and not in the fun way. I'm talking about like painkillers and stuff. Kind of give me headaches. I've smoked before, just general weed stuff. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've been drunk like twice. All it makes me feel is just terrible, which is too bad, because I feel like there's a lot of experiences out there that could be had that are just not really available to me in the traditional sense. What'd you miss? Yeah, there's always the VOD if you really wanted to hear me talking about how messed up things can be sometimes. What key is this in? Perfect. Yeah, that sucks. I'm not going to use that. This was a bad one. Deep shit. In the 70s, yeah. 10 years before I was born, I had a real drug problem, guys. Yeah, I'm not going to use that anymore. I'm just going to start deleting this stuff. Nope. I already used that one. Already used that one. What's at the end here? Yeah, no thanks. That's too melancholy. It's not going to work here. Nope. These are like the drum loops. I can't imagine using that anywhere. I could use this now. Maybe. I mean, I'd have to basically just do this though. So yeah, and I've talked about this on other streams, and I'm not shy about it really. Like, drugs to me are, I feel, not necessary. And that's not me trying to take some like you know, super hardcore stance on anything. Like, I don't give a shit what you do. That's on you. But I feel like drugs in general are they're designed to strip away layers of your perception. At least a lot of the recreational ones are. And I feel like if you want to strip away those layers, you can do that. Not all the way. Like, I do feel that it's better at it than other, like, meditation or whatever, but I feel like there's a lot of things you can do that don't really require drugs. Libertarian, free to make their own choices. I don't honestly know much about politics. I'd like to think that people are free to make their own choices as long as they don't affect or hurt others. But I also know that there do have to be rules in place to regulate that, to not only protect others, but people from themselves to some degree. Like, I'm not saying
Remember to save.
I'm not saying that we need to live in like some police state, but I do feel that regulations should be set in place so people don't hurt themselves. I mean, that's why we have a speed limit. Oh, absolutely, Fen. I have a couple friends who post on Facebook quite a bit, where it's just like, oh, look at all this LSD that people took, and then they saw colors and like heard colors and saw sound, and like all of a sudden they solved all these theorems, and it's like there's yeah. Okay, then that's pretty much what I am, pal. Yeah, and I feel like generally laws should be there to help protect people, and that's not necessarily always the case these days. Freedom without law is called anarchy. Yeah, okay. I'm getting a sociology lesson today. Which is good. Like, I took this stuff in high school, and I don't really remember most of it. Well, Fen, yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Oh yeah, Sam, that's a really good idea. I'm actually going to use Echo for this. Because that's just what I want right there. Yeah, and that's the problem that that a lot of, I mean, that's kind of the big problem that a lot of people face, where it's just like, how do you define hurting yourself? Like, if it's to transition genders, a lot of people think that that's, you know, destroying a part of your body, and, you know, that's not necessarily true. Like, you're becoming the person that you perceive yourself to be. At least that's how I think of that, and I hope I'm not wrong or offending you in saying that. It's like you feel like you're somebody else and you want to express yourself in that way. And yeah, it's like, and that's where things get very complicated. How you define hurting yourself. And I think we already named this. Yeah, we named this song "Sleeping with the Monsters," which, man, this stream's getting deep, and I dig it. But yeah, it's like you have to find proper representation, and that's not always easy for all of these different things. So yeah, it's like stuff's hard. Oops, I want a ping pong delay. I mean, honestly, we could just go like this and we'd have a pretty good song. But I want to put a little more thought into it. But honestly, like for a chorus, oops, where's this? This is a little loud. Yeah, it really is. I was in Madame Barry's chat earlier today. She was doing some streaming, and yeah, I was having problems too. Cool. So yeah, we'll have this. I mean, and that's the thing. This is where I run into the issue where it's like, do I want to make a song that is proper house, which is like 7 minutes long, and it's very oh, Trionic, how you doing, man? I'll play the song while I pontificate. Sounds rand. Yeah, so it's like, it is carbonic. I'm busting out all the great works for you guys today. So it's like, I could make this song like 8 minutes long. I'm doing all right, man. I'm a little tired, but I'm really digging this track. And that's kind of how I feel, pal, where it's like, it's cool to have a 7 minute long song, but honestly, like if I wanted to listen to the song for 7 minutes, I could just put it on repeat, and then I'd just have the song for as long as I wanted. So I still find the sweet spot to be like 4 to 6 minutes. A lot of the 2-hour track challenges are in the 3 minute range, but I feel like this one's going to be around 4.5 because we have this. I kind of want to do a little bit of a build here. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, just go like this. That could be louder. Isn't that wild, pal? Where it's just like, and I've noticed that with a lot of songs where it's just like, get the idea out there, just cram it out there as fast as possible, and then just get out of the way for the next song. And it's like, I feel like a song that's a minute and a half or 2 minutes long is too short. I just feel like you can't really express the idea. Get the feedback on the pluck thingy to play with still, though. Are you talking about this? Fen, that's brutal. Yeah. There's a song, and I'm not gonna play it, but there's a song that I have on my Spotify's playlist. Contact. Yeah, it's 2 minutes and 22 seconds long. It's literally two choruses and like a mid, like a break in the middle, and it's just like bam, 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 and it's just done. I'm like, that song could have been 4 minutes long, easy, and it bums me out that it's not. It's a very good song. Spotify's, by the way, this is my playlist of crap that I find on Spotify. So if you want to follow it, feel free to. I actually really like a lot of the songs in here, and I update it almost daily. Oh, the delay feedback on this guy. Yeah, good call. I forgot about that. Thank you. I've been saying words a lot today and not working as much. I don't want to go to 150. That's going to get obnoxious. Oh, Ableton, why are you such a butt? Ableton handles its curves so poorly. Thanks, man. Do that again. No, that'll cut out properly. New Ableton with the curve thingies. I have not messed with it yet. No. I intend to, but I haven't had a chance to download the new one. I think that it's pretty cool. That goes too hard. I don't use curves as much as other people though, so it's not necessarily made for me. Show me how Ableton Live works the other day when I realized how user friendly it is compared to Logic. It is user friendly to some people. It really depends on who you are, I feel, because sometimes it doesn't feel very user friendly. FL Studio I feel is very user friendly, but I feel it has its own limitations that kind of stifle it. What are we at? 30 minutes left? I've kind of pissed away the last half hour. Yeah, it is. I definitely want to try Bitwig. One of the things I say is every time a major Ableton release comes out, which is every like 2 or 3 years, the ones that cost money to actually upgrade to, that's when I start looking at Bitwig and seeing if it's a good time to switch. And I feel like that. Trionic, have you tried HitFilm Pro, which is a free version of a free video editor that kind of takes the work of both. Yeah, Fen, exactly. HitFilm Pro takes Adobe Premiere and After Effects and kind of mooshes it into the same program. It's pretty good, and the free version is extremely solid. So if you're sick of After Effects, it might be worth a peep. Dimension expander. That's real loud. I like HitFilm quite a bit. HitFilm Express, yes. HitFilm Pro is the paid version. HitFilm Express is the free version. Sorry. Needs to be a little bit more plucky, but I think that it's good to have another layer here. Oops. How does HitFilm DaVinci? I've heard DaVinci's very, very good as well. I honestly don't have any experience with that one, though. It's like one of those ones that I downloaded, but I never actually used. So I unfortunately cannot give you much advice on that one. Whoa. Okay, so what I want to do is I think I want to create the breakdown now, and then we can just resolve back to
Remember to
this.
save.
Remember to save, everybody. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to smash that save button. Pulverize your save button. There we go. Like and subscribe. So I'm thinking that we can just turn this into kind of like a pad. Call Werewolf with a YouTube channel. I have a feeling this is going to be a real bad pun that I'm going to like. That's miserable. Okay, this actually needs a legit pad on it, I think. Yeah, that's pretty bad, Fen. Massive, you're my friend. Let's make an instrument together. Boop 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 boop. Nothing fancy. Just want a little bit more beef to that. Carbonic. How you doing? I feel like this is a little too chonky. Exactly. Let's actually get this. We can get the bass in here too. Too chunky. Oh, oh Lord. Yeah, it's a little too resonant. It's kind of the problem. Noise should still be there. Yeah, it's still here. It's just quieter. Okay, so what do we want to do in this little breakdown here? I think actually let's break down. Let's just do it like this. Let's finish up the arrangement for this. Just because I feel like it's going to be pretty basic. The glitch noise. Oh, yeah. Well, I felt that it was a little too overpowering. But let's see what I can do. Whoops. Yeah. Let's just go like this. Is that pasted right? Okay, it's pasted right. And maybe we'll need to expand this out in a little bit, but I feel like I'm getting a little close to time pressure with 22 minutes left. I've gotten soft. I'm so used to being able to just kind of sit back and leisurely make a song. Lewd. Yeah, right? Gross. Yeah, lo-fi's great. Unicorda. Pure. Dynamic range. A little bit of space. A little color. That is not a piano, is it? Yeah, we could definitely go for another 4 bars with that. Move over. Ooh, you say I'm lewd. Oops, that's not where a piano goes. There we go. Inserting empty bars. Oh, yeah, it's like... I used to know it. It was like... I know Control-Shift-Delete. Oh, it's Control-Shift-Insert, I'm sure. No, Control-Shift-Delete removes bars. I can't remember. That would probably be a good thing to learn though. Control Shift N. Yeah, Control Shift M I definitely know. I don't like how this pulses. Yeah, so I think what kind of sequencer use Streamer? This is Ableton Live, if that was your question. Oh yeah, no, I think that the piano is very not in any particular rhythm right now. So fix that up. With all the other stuff going on, it's kind of hard to kind of align all this up. That bass has some bass to it. Which is a tautology, I guess. Control L to add silence. Nice. Is that what the word is? The tautology? Basically saying something that, like explaining something so it defines itself. Like this bass has this bass is a bass because it has bass or something like that. Something weird like that. I can't remember. Another good thing we could add here. Breaking glass. Stereo. Shatter. Yeah. Formula search is true in every possible interpretation. Yeah. That's kind of what I was trying to say. I've been trying to be very lofty with my words today, but my brain isn't working as well as it probably should be. Reverby woodblock boy. He's still there. He's right here. Don't worry. He ain't going nowhere. Way too loud. I apologize for that. The other thing I can do, and you know, I haven't done it this song, so I might as well do it now. missed the opportunity to say, oh, hey, Haro just joined. I don't know where this song's going. I think I kind of want to, after the stream's done, maybe this weekend or later this week if I have time, to like go back and make a, like this would be the radio edit version of this. And then I can work on creating a more like fleshed out version that's more like 7 or 8 minutes long, because I do feel like this song would benefit from having a longer version. I hear something, but I don't know how to. Yeah, I would too. Okay, it is this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually resample that. .808 in different pitches. That's an interesting idea. That actually might work pretty well. I just want to try this first. So I have this. Oops.
Remember to save.
Remember to save, everybody. That's really all I wanted. I don't know if it's going to work, but I kind of wanted to see. It might have to work with a different instrument. Swell in reverse, yeah. This is this. So basically, the conceit of this challenge was to create a song using random samples from Splice. I don't think that works. I think it's mostly the sample. So I grabbed a bunch of random samples from Splice. What genre am I making? I guess ambient house. That's what Carbonic said it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's simple. Let's simplify that a little bit. Yeah. I do like IDM. We could do a... It's gonna sound bad. Yep. Actually, we could make that not sound bad. And make it sound a little less bad, I guess. Let's go like this. Just because weird chords are fun. It's because you have a high IQ. Yeah, that's probably not right. Okay, and then we can actually take this chord and turn it into another little reverse. We already have a reverse. Yeah, I kind of like that. But I want to double it up with another instrument. What's this one? Get all this stuff out of there. It's like I don't want it to be too in your face, but oh, it's massive because it doesn't have, okay, whatever. Let's just go like this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't care if it's a little in the background. Oh, 8 minutes left, huh? Honestly, all we need to do is add a simple outro and we're good. 10-minute challenge. Oh, nice, dude. Where is that walnut thing? It's too high on the highs. And oh, that's the thing. It's like I want to do another 2-hour track challenge where this starts going like hard style right here. It's like the kick like doubles up. Oh fuck, that'd be so good. Like that would be like a total reversal of the song where it's like 4 minutes of super chill stuff, and then it just like starts getting real. No, I got shit to do. That's why I did a 2-hour track challenge today. But I think what I'll do is I'll work on this as a maybe a single or something as its own track. But when it comes to this song, like it'll be done and it'll be good. Yeah, so we can go like just dig in here and just go like this. And you can't really hear it. Yeah. Oh, good call. I'll just grab this for the moment. Then we can fix it up as time allows. Let's just get rid of that. That's kind of worthless. I'm going to have to fix some of that rhythmic stuff up. I kind of just tossed that in there, huh? Gain. Let's just lower the gain on that. Again, like these don't really have a high end, so if I go like that, it cuts most of it out. Okay. honestly, let's go like this. And then this just needs to go here. Kind of generic, but that's okay. Kind of generic's my middle name. That's not true. So I think I want to. Yeah, my middle name's. I'm going to officially change my middle name to underscore. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to actually accentuate this C sharp. Cool. I think we got a song. We got a stew going. That's an Arrested Development reference. Everybody remember the mid-2000s? That's when that came out, didn't it? God, yeah, it was Arrested Development and Firefly. That's all the good shows, man. Carbonic. I'm so old. Yeah, man. It's really crazy that it's like time feels like it's going real fast, but it feels like it isn't at the same time. And I'm turning. What am I turning this year? 38. I'm turning 38 this year. Cool. We're done. That's not true. Carbonic. I hate that reference where it's just like, well, if you're like turning 29 to 30, that's only a 30th of your life, but if you're turning 5 to 6, that's only a 5th of your life or something. And it's just like that's shitty wiggly math that I hate, because your sense of time is determined by your memories of it. You turn on soft clipping on that glue compressor. Oh, thank you. No, I don't. I have a limiter here. It won't clip. The limiter's making sure that it doesn't clip. This is a good song. I could totally see this song going for a lot longer. But I'm hungry. I want to go get some food. The red light, there shouldn't be a red light down here. This should never clip because there's a limiter here. As far as this, I don't care if this is going over. Because it's being handled by this. I think like Ableton has like a 12 or 24 dB overage, so you can actually, yep, there it is. You can actually go quite a bit over 0 dB without it actually clipping. So the limiter's there just to, but yes, I get what you're saying there. As far as your age, I agree that it kind of all mushes together. Ableton's this version of Ableton is 64-bit, I believe. Ableton 10 allowed 64-bit. Hey, John Bluke. John Bluke. I'm saying that wrong, but hello, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, John Luke, the famous, intrepid space explorer. My favorite captain. Janeway was okay. She was just kind of stone cold. But she had to make tough decisions in space. I could get my
Remember to save.
get my melodica out. No, I'm your stream dad, not your stream daddy. There's a difference. Okay, let's listen to the song again. Thank you so much for that follow, John Luke. I appreciate it. So yeah, this was the 2-hour track challenge. This was a fun one. I want to do more stuff. I want to do more stuff like this where I take some random sounds off Splice and see what I come up with. I definitely was not, I was not intending on making ambient house today, but I am very happy that I did. This was a really cool track. And yes, like my bot just said, swing on over to the Discord channel and hang out with a bunch of cool artists. Hey, I've been streaming for the last 2.5 hours. I can have a lapse of English if I want. Ben, you're brutal tonight. A bunch of great people. Yeah, hang out with a bunch of great people and one trash person. I do want to come back to this song, I think, and expand it out. Gross. I do love the mood in this one, though. This one has some good mood. Yeah, it's like adding some strings in here. Make that a little quieter. It's just a good jam. Send it to Splice and be like, hey, look what I did with your cool software. You should support me. You should sponsor me. Be like, this stream's sponsored by Splice. They gave me my 8-cent samples for free. Because basically the the samples are like 8 cents each. I dig this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm just gonna start doing my outro, I guess. Let's see if anybody else is streaming right now. Not really. I'll pass you over to Rin. Rin's cool. She is doing some commission stuff right now, but she's a cool lady. Tell her I say hi. I'm actually gonna go bug Christine for dinner, so I'm not gonna bounce over to the channel, but I appreciate y'all for hanging out. I'm very, very pleased with this, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me and having some really fun conversations. Or if not fun, at least thought-provoking. I'm actually going to do this real quick. Just make sure that this has a fade out. Yeah, perfect. So, yeah, I really appreciate the time we spent together today. And hopefully we can do it again soon. I was going to wave, but I clicked outro. So I guess I'll see you guys later. You guys are the best. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. I have a crush on everybody. You know what I mean, Carbonic. I crush all of you. See you later.